Underground, overground, womble and free. Wombles of Wimbledon, coming are we. Well, hello. Off on a trade today. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you not seen me before, my name is Langers, and I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy trade. No shock with all the toys that I have on my desk. And what I'm doing today is a trade that I kind of called out earlier on this morning. But I'm also going to be doing another video today with everything you need to be a trader. Because I had a little bit of a, call it attack of conscience across the weekend.
No way!
I did a video about why people fail, and one of the emails that I got was very nice, but it was basically asking for everything I do. Whoa, Totten.
What?
You've got no clothes on.
Just been in the shower.
You've just been in the shower. Ooh.
You have caused confusion and delay, and terrible trouble to my trousers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Bloody hell. Popeye will have a heart attack. His arm will burst.
Ah, Master Beta. Remember him well.
Right. Oh, dear me. This one might be a very quick video. I might have something to do.
Okay. Well, the mind's an amazing organ.
I've got an amazing organ.
It's capable of far more than you'd imagine.
Right again.
Sorry. Sorry. As I was saying, oh dear, nothing is ever scripted on these videos. They really aren't. It's just me at work because this is a job, and I enjoy my job every day, and I implore you to enjoy yours. And if you don't enjoy your job, change it, because you'll live a miserable life. And that's probably why some of the emails I get are pretty rough. Anyway, attack of conscience, as I was saying. They were kind of a little bit lost. My feeling of the video, of the email, was they're a bit lost. And I understand that people have limited funds and they can't afford for things and one thing and another. And don't get me wrong, you'll never get everything for free. You never will. And if you believe that, well, there's a pig fly. That's the situation. You're just chasing unicorns. And that's just the world over. I've worked every day of my life since I was 11 years old to get my own money, and I don't expect a free ride, which is why sometimes I get a bit brutal with this, because I've also run businesses where I've paid employees when I haven't been getting paid myself, but I knew what the bigger goal was, so I had to battle on and get through it. And it's not free. The world does not owe you a favour. If you want it, put the work in. Sorry, yeah, it's one of those subjects that really riles me up. I have no time for scroungers. I have got no time for benefit people or anything, because I believe you can always find a living and you'll always find a job if you want one. Mightn't be the job you want, but you will find a job and you make your own way. Nobody owes you anything. Sorry. Rant with Scruffy. So what I was saying, attack of conscience. What I wanted to do is another video, which is next to this one. And it's going to be what you need as a trader. And hopefully it'll be up to date, certainly tomorrow. And within it, it'll be what a trader is, what you need to look at, your risk management, everything. And then from there, you can build a plan. And that's going to be echoed with the trade that I'm doing today, because I follow a plan every single day. I don't deviate from it. I have a strict set of rules that I look for, and I just monitor the markets, and then I apply the right tool to the right job. because there are certain market conditions that you need to be able to recognize. And you'll only know this through experience. No course or anything can give you that. You have to have physically seen it in the past.
Prophecy caused all this trouble.
And then you can apply the tool for the future. Simple stuff. Anyway, so I'll stop rambling. I'll show you what it is I'm looking at, and then I'll play the trade out as normal, and then I'll come back to it at the end. So it's this one here, which is cable today. Now I've already had a bit chat with this to the Scruffy squad. That is there. It was, time's that put up? 10 o'clock, and it's now 11:30. Did a video, showed them exactly what it was, how I'm going to achieve it, etc. And if you're not seeing this, this is the Discord group that I run. We have our merriment up here. We talk mindset to keep our mind going. Then we discuss the trades we're doing, whether it's indices, Forex, commodities, etc. I am running the prop firm, so there's a few in there that we do that as well. Prop firm, it's very good. It's a very low barrier to market, where you pay a small amount to get a big amount of money. If you're interested, there's a link in the description below for the 5%, is the one I recommend. Rags and Riches. Now this is where it's getting really good, because the guys are starting to make profits, and that is exactly what this is all about. And then we do our markups every day, etc, etc, etc. So that's that. So what is this? What am I looking at? Well, cable today is on a sell-off, as you can see down here. Now within it, if I just pull this across on the strengths, if I start looking at this, the pound is stronger than the US. The US is gaining a little bit of ground, but the pound has lost ground. Okay, so that is why you're kind of seeing this sell down. For all the pound is the strongest, you would imagine it's going to buy up. Now your initial thought could be correct, and I am going to be going long on this, but in the short term, and this is what the sheet's telling me, the US is stronger, and that's why it's pulling down. So what happens is it'll naturally go and try and find levels. Well, that seems to be what's happening here. Now I've marked the levels that I'm interested in, which is this one here and this one here. We have a midpoint in the middle, and you can see it's selling down. So at this moment in time, it is a waiting game, and I need to see some form of reaction with this candle. Now it's got another half an hour to go, so I'm going to pause the camera. I'll come back to it at about 12 o'clock or when it's ready to rock. But ideally I wanted to push down here. That would be a A1. I would really like it here. If not, down into this area for it to come back. Now I can use that as an entry point. I can use the middle of this as an entry point, the base of that as an entry point, staging points within this. There's many things I can do, but the one thing that I need to do at this moment in time is wait. So I'll pause the camera and I'll come back to you when it's ready to pop.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay guys, so I've come back. It's closing on 12:30. So I've been waiting for this. It's Monday afternoon, and I often have a treat on a Monday afternoon, so I'm off to the pub. Gonna go and have some lunch with the little winger, but I'm going to set this up before I go and leave it. You see, if you're going to be trading, one thing you should be is confident in your trade. And if you can't walk away from it, then you probably weren't confident and you shouldn't have took it in the first place. So what am I looking at and why am I happy with it? Well, as you can see, for the last sort of 3 hours, it's pushed into the green zone time and time again, and it's struggled to break through it. Now, all of these tails are pretty long to the bottom, which is telling me there's buyers there. So I'm going to put some orders in and let it play out. Simple as that. So we're going to drop it down. As you can see, this is one of the reasons why this decision's being made. There's been multiple attempts to move down and it's stalling at this point each time, and I'm kind of expecting that to come down. It may have a go at pushing down here, but it seems to be struggling at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it to a 5 minute, and you can see it's kind of bouncing along, and I'm going to put some orders in, but I'm going to put them in different places because I think it's going to come down into this area here. So I'm going to put an order there and I'm going to put an order there, but I'm also going to put one above it. So I'm going to set it away with 3 orders, and I'm going to be quite conservative with each of the targets. Right, so we'll put the one above it first. So we're going to put one there, and we're going to give that 5 pips just to catch the tops of that. I'm going to put another order underneath here, but we're going to target the same place, which is there. And then the third order we're going to put at the base of the green here, and again we're going to target the same place. Nice and simple. There we go. They're all in. Now this might look a little bit mad, but it's not really. It's what I would do if I was sitting here. The idea is it'll pick the orders up and bounce up, pick the order up and bounce up. Now, if it works, happy days, but there's good reason behind it, and I'll show you for why. Now, I'm not a great lover of trend lines, but if I go from the base of there through, you can kind of see roughly where the intersection is there. And that's why that order's at that point, because it's expecting to bounce off the trend line. All right. So that's the idea there. This one is just really my get out of jail free card. I'm kind of assuming it'll come down. I may even put another order here. In fact, I will. But I'm not expecting it to trigger as much. So this is kind of full position, if you like. So we're going to put the other one there. But that one is just to get back to normal. So we'll put that there. Right. Everything is built up. So I can now marry away off. I can have a jolly afternoon. Post something up when I get there. Show you a picture of me in the pub. And in the meantime, just let this play out. And that's trading, guys. Don't let it be stressful. You know, have faith in your trade. What's going on with this? Well, it's very simple. I'm expecting the price to bounce between there and there. And as long as the price stays within that arena, everything's in play. As soon as it breaks out of the arena, it becomes a new ball game. If it's to the upside, I'm looking to restart and look to get into trades again, maybe. Probably not, because I only trade once or twice a day. And that breeds my consistency, because I narrow everything down. I never take anything on chance. I do my homework, and as you see, I start talking about this early morning. I've waited and I've waited. I don't try and catch every wave in the market. I just read the markets. If it breaks to the downside and I'm still in the trade, then I have to look at risk management and damage control of getting out. And that's why I break trades up, because I could shut maybe 2 of these trades off, reduce my risk, but still give me a little bit of breathing room if it comes back in my favor. And if it goes to the full stop, well, I've still save myself money because I took a couple of positions up. It's all about trade management, guys. So that's it. We'll just leave it, let it play out, and I'll see you at the end after I've been at the pub.
Who is your daddy?
Okay guys, so we're back. Had a jolly old time in the pub.
So where are we going to do?
We're going to the pub.
Surely did. And there's your results. The beauty of trading is you can monitor it while you're out. Just set an alert up on your phone, as I did. As soon as I saw two of them cashed out, closed off the other orders so they didn't need to come into play. And there you go. It's not the greatest set of amount of money you've seen me do, but bearing in mind it's Monday, it's my day off. I don't normally trade on a Monday. I did this simply because I opened my mouth and I wanted to show you how simple trading can be. Because it is. And the trick with trading is get in and get out. You know, don't try and be a hero. So bear with me just a tick. And I'll kind of touch on that a little bit more about being a hero. How many times do you go into the market and you try to hold on to the trade and it just comes back and takes you out of the equation? Happens all the time. Now, unless you're planning for it, just get in and get out. Simple as that. I do multiple orders. I start them around 5 pips. Anything over 10, fantastic. And then if I can run it on a bit further, even better. But there are roadblocks on your trading journey. And the roadblocks are the levels that you see on the screen. Now, I put them into zones so I can clearly identify where the price is going to react. And if you look at them, all the 3 zones that you saw, the 2 red and the green, the price danced on every single one of them. So I know they're accurate and I know price will do something at those points. And I never want to outstay my welcome. And that's why I get in, I get out. But once I've done it, I am finished for the day. You know, I don't try and keep going to the market. Think, right, I've got me money, I'll go in again. Right, I've got me money, I'll go in again. That's where your failure comes from. Look for an A1 setup that is ticking all your boxes. Enter the market, get the money you need, get out. And it's as simple as that. And then do it again the next day. You can do the same principle on a swing trade, but instead of it looking sort of as we saw today over the course of a couple of hours, you do the same principle over a couple of days. So the level where you're moving to, etc., could be slightly wider. Just the movement of the markets. So there we go. These videos are really just to show consistency. As I say, I mean, I don't have one of these. So I can only use what's in my noggin. And that's why I show the guys before I take the trades what I'm doing. It's only fair. I'm not always right. In fact, I do have a good hit rate. I mean, I'm running at 87% at the moment. But the difference is I don't let the losers run either. If I think it's wrong, I get out of it as well. So as much as I say get in and get out with your profit, do exactly the same with your losses. If you think you're wrong, get out. You can always come back and fight another day. One trade should make you, but one trade should never break you. So there we go, guys. So as always, you can contact me. Contact details are below. I'm very amenable. But keep trucking. We all get there in the end. And as always, do what you love and the money will fall. See you all in the next one.